This is breaking news.
Mayor Adams, Commissioner Sewell, and DA Alvin Bragg are providing an update on an ongoing investigation. Let's listen in.
Today we are announcing a final apprehension has been made in a long-term investigation into several crimes, including 2 homicides that took place between September of 2021 and August of 2022. In the course of their investigation, your NYPD investigators never stopped working to identify those responsible and to bring them to justice. There were numerous victims in this pattern of crimes. They were targeted for robberies, and many of the victims are from our LGBTQIA+ community. The NYPD's tireless detectives, their work led to the apprehension of several suspects, not only for the homicides of John Umberger and Julio Ramirez, but for the range of other crimes across Manhattan and the Bronx that they are responsible for. On Monday afternoon, the final suspect, 25-year-old Jayqwan Hamilton, was taken into custody without incident. He is being charged in connection with both homicides. This case, once again, epitomizes the relentless work that the women and men of the NYPD perform each day to keep New York City safe. I want to thank the NYPD detectives of the 7th and 9th precincts and of the Manhattan North and Manhattan South homicide squads for their detective work and their dedication to this investigation, as well as the NYPD's Fugitive Enforcement Unit for their careful and precise efforts to apprehend the suspects in this case. Their work is dangerous and crucial to the safety of this city. Lastly, I want to express the NYPD's appreciation to our partners in the DA's office for working closely with our investigators to build the strongest case possible.
Later today, Jayqwan Hamilton will be the 5th and final defendant arraigned on a conspiracy indictment related to a series of druggings and robberies, which tragically caused the deaths of 2 individuals, Julio Ramirez and John Umberger. Hamilton will be arraigned today on murder, robbery, identity theft, grand larceny, and conspiracy. 3 defendants, Jayqwan Hamilton, Robert DeMeo, and Jacob Bereso, are charged with the murder of Julio Ramirez. 2 other defendants, Hamilton and DeMeo, are charged with the murder of John Umberger. All 5 defendants were each indicted on various counts of robbery and grand larceny, as well as 2 counts of conspiracy. A 6th defendant, Eddie Ashley, was also previously separately indicted in relation to one of these robbery incidents. The evidence supporting the conspiracy counts demonstrates that the defendants engaged in a concerted and deliberate scheme to harm innocent individuals. Their motive, we allege, was simple: to make money. They approached people leaving bars and nightclubs late at night, engaged them in conversation, and offered them illicit and dangerous substances. The defendants used these substances as weapons to incapacitate their victims, giving them an opportunity to steal their phones and credit cards. In the subsequent hours and days after each incident, we allege, the defendants would then use the phones and credit cards to make purchases for themselves. They also sent themselves thousands of dollars in transfers using cash transfer apps from bank accounts and credit card links linked to their victims' phones. The defendants had no regard for whether their victims ever recovered from being drugged, and indeed, as was mentioned, 2 of their victims never recovered. Julio Ramirez and John Umberger both tragically died as a result of a combination of drugs, including 2 types of fentanyl. I cannot imagine how painful it is for the families of Mr. Ramirez and Mr. Umberger. My thoughts continue to be with them, and it's my sincere hope that today will bring some solace in the fact that our investigation has now led to these charges. In my conversations with residents and community leaders and elected officials, I know these incidents have provoked a lot of fear. Nobody should have to worry about their safety and well-being when enjoying Manhattan's vibrant nightlife. And this investigation sends a clear message that we have no tolerance for this type of dangerous and deadly conduct. This team, the partnership between the DA's office and the NYPD, really is on full display here. it took a methodical approach to piece the evidence together in a way that demonstrated the full nature of the conduct that occurred and led to these charges. The results of the investigation are now clear and in. These defendants are facing serious murder charges. It speaks to the professionalism and diligence of both the DA's office in the NYPD. Our partnership is hard at work and on display every single day in helping to keep this city safe. And I want to end by encouraging members of the public to come forward if they've been the victim of a similar crime. We have a helpline, 212-335-9040, and we will continue side by side with NYPD to remain vigilant in this and other matters.